You bad mirror, you've become my family's trash can, haven't you? Since you're heartless, don't blame me for being ruthless. I'll clean you up right now and then sell you to an antique shop. Let you be used to your full potential. Ouch, that hurts so much. The water? Could it be my eyes playing tricks on me?
General, look quickly. A pool of fresh water has suddenly appeared here. It hasn't rained, and the snow hasn't melted. It's truly strange.
Everyone, hold your positions. Don't approach yet. We've been besieged for a full 3 months. Not a drop of water could be found in the city, yet this strange phenomenon appears for no reason.
Something is definitely wrong here.
What exactly is the origin of this mirror? How can it be so bizarre? The Great Qing Dynasty, Lu Qinyan. This is a person from 1,000 years ago. My God, could it be that the water I just splashed really traveled through this mirror to an ancient battlefield from 1,000 years ago? So, there really is someone on the other side of the mirror. Now things have become truly complicated. Yinqing Pass has been besieged by barbarians for 3 months. The city is cut off from water and food. The imperial court has delayed sending reinforcements. The defending general, Lu Qinyan, ultimately fell in battle when the city was breached. None of the 30,000 soldiers and civilians in the city survived. Those few cups of water I just had actually ended up in a doomed city destined for destruction.
General, even though this matter is strange, this is indeed drinkable fresh water. The brothers have reached their limit. Without water to replenish, many will die of thirst tonight.
Distribute the water. Tell everyone to use it sparingly.
We must hold on for as long as we can.
General, do you think the sudden appearance of fresh water is truly a divine miracle?
This is no ordinary phenomenon. Water appearing out of thin air is too suspicious. It seems more like someone hidden in the shadows
Has specifically intervened to aid us soldiers.
I myself am deeply in debt and can barely take care of my own affairs. How could I possibly have the ability to help strangers from 1,000 years ago?
General, something terrible has happened. The barbarian army has launched a night attack under cover of darkness.
They're really fighting now. The city is already short on water and food. How can they possibly have the strength to resist an attack? Let's put money matters aside for now. Saving people comes first. We must help as much as we can.
Ah. Something has appeared again. This must be a divine miracle. The heavens are protecting us. We have water to drink. Now we finally have hope of survival. General, it truly is the mercy of the gods, who was willing to come save us, trapped people.
It wasn't any god that did this. It was a kind-hearted person who crossed the void to come here and lend a hand to us soldiers.
This is a gift they sent back to me. I never expected they'd still remember this favor. It was just a few crates of ordinary mineral water, and I got such a valuable ancient jade in return. Its value is really beyond what I imagined. I only helped them out of a moment of pity. I never thought they'd repay me with such a precious treasure. Turns out even strangers value friendship this much.
Suwan, I know you're hiding in there. I'm telling you straight up, tomorrow is the final deadline. Sign the papers and move out obediently, or we'll just come in and force eviction. Things will get ugly for everyone then. Our boss doesn't have endless patience. If you don't cooperate today, we're just gonna break the door down.
These people have come here again and again. They never just wanted this land in the first place. They clearly have their eyes on the antiques in this old house. Grandpa specifically told me before he died, this old house with the mirror can never fall into the hands of outsiders. No, they're really gonna pick the lock and get in.
Hurry up, it's just a little girl. What trouble can she cause? These old things in this house. I'm getting them today. Who's that over there? Making trouble in the middle of the night. Leave right now. Damn it, why did someone show up right now? Boss, security is coming. If we don't leave, we're gonna get caught. Let's fall back first. So when you got lucky this time, we've got all the time in the world to wait. We'll see about this.
That scared me to death. They almost broke in here. The mirror is still glowing.
General, it's all thanks to that living water that appeared out of nowhere, that our brothers could make it through this night attack. Otherwise, we would have lost the entire line tonight.
This help you gave us, this debt is as heavy as mountains and rivers. We cannot accept this without repaying it. Bring paper and ink.
I will write a letter personally to thank the benefactor who helped us in secret.
To the unknown benefactor, you have twice shown mercy to us in our desperate situation. Given the soldiers and civilians fresh water to survive. I guard the city, protect these people. Without your help, Yijing Pass would have turned to ash already. I, Lu Qingyan, swear my life on this.
For this life I respect you. Thank you. Mountains and rivers bear witness. I will never betray this grace.
He treats and thanks me like I'm a god. But I'm just an ordinary person from modern times. Winter of the third year of Yong'an, the city fell on a snowy night. Lu Qingyan fought to his death for the country. All 30,000 residents perished. According to history, the city falls at dawn tomorrow. He defended the city to his last breath. No reinforcements, no supplies. And it ended in total annihilation. So tragic.
General, the enemy's siege towers are complete. The final assault begins at dawn. We can't hold against such numbers. Rations are gone. Wounded everywhere. No medicine. Even if the men fight to the death, victory is impossible.
A soldier's duty is to protect the land and its people. We stand with the city. If the city falls, we fall. That is our fate. I pity the civilians, caught in this war through no fault of their own,
Forced to die with us.
He did nothing wrong. Gave everything to defend his home and people. Yet he's doomed to die. I don't care what history says. Now that I know the outcome, I can't just watch him and the whole city die. It's cracking. Did we send too much? Is the mirror breaking? No way. Is the time portal closing? I'll lose contact with them forever.
Our benefactor sent more aid. We have food and medicine. We can hold on now.
our savior and his forces save my city. I, Lu Qingyan, will repay this debt in this life.
I, Lu Qingyan, will repay this debt in this life.
Dawn is here. The death sentence from history has arrived. It's cracked so badly. How much longer can it last? It's dawn there. The battle must have started. Since I've intervened, I won't stop halfway. He called it a thank you gift, but I only sent a few crates of water. It's not worth this much. Mutton fat jade from mid-Dashing era. Exquisite craftsmanship. Should fetch a good price. Sell it, buy more supplies to send. It's a windfall anyway. Using it for a good cause honors his intent. Just a bit reluctant, he gave it to me personally. Across 1,000 years.
Miss, where did you get this?
A family heirloom.
Mid-Dashing mutton fat jade. Exceptional quality. Imperial grade carving. Rarely preserved this well.
What's it worth?
Conservative estimate, 80 to 100K. But formal appraisal takes time. If you need it fast,
As fast as possible.
I'll give you 60K. Wire transfer now. The market for these old items is very volatile. I won't lie to you. I can only make a profit of 1 or 2 grand when I resell it.
Alright. This works. We also need to stock up on a few tourniquets, and we have enough food for a while. Medicine is enough for now too. The last delivery was too rushed. We didn't even make a list. We need to get this straight this time.
Suwan, you can run, but you can't hide. The demolition order has been issued. If you don't sign soon, we'll just come over and force the demolition.
Do whatever you want. $30 bags of compressed rations, 20 cans of luncheon meat, 5 tourniquets, 10 packs of sterile gauze, 2 bottles of iodophor. Last time I just shoved everything in there at once. The mirror cracked directly. This time we'll deliver them in batches, just a little each time, don't overload it. Send food and medicine first, clothes can wait. Can you hold on? Good then. Hello, Yu?
Wan, why have you been avoiding my calls lately? I found some more new stuff.
What new information?
Official history records that Lu Qinyan died in battle when the city fell. But I flipped through a private folk notebook. And the account in it is different.
How is it different?
That notebook says, before the city fell, Lu Qinyan gave his general seal to his personal guard to take away, and arranged for civilians to evacuate through a secret tunnel. But the tunnel's route was so complex. Only a small number of people escaped in the end. However, official history didn't accept this account.
A secret tunnel? There's a secret tunnel in Yunqing Pass?
Not sure if it's true. These folk notebooks are always half true and half false. Hey, what on earth have you been busy with lately?
Nothing much. I'm just a little interested in this historical figure.
Why would you be interested in a general from 1,000 years ago? Are you staying up late reading novels again?
Something like that.
General, another batch of grain and medicinal materials appeared out of nowhere just now. There's even more than last time. The brothers can have a full meal tonight.
He's still helping us.
Who exactly is this benefactor? These grains and medicines. I've never seen packaging like this before, sir.
No matter who he is, we will remember this kindness.
We only sent a letter last time. It always feels not sincere enough. Go get the sandalwood box from my cabinet.
General, that's your family heirloom mutton fat jade pendant.
For saving all our lives, a single jade pendant is nothing.
He sent another gift back. Why is he being so polite? This is absolutely beautiful. Our benefactor has bestowed more medicine. The entire garrison is eternally grateful.
This jade is a family heirloom of mine, not a payment. I only wish for you to know the depth of my gratitude. The siege of the city is not yet lifted. I dare not speak lightly of repayment, but if there is a future day, I will surely come to your door to offer my thanks.
Who wants you to come and thank me? Survive first, then we'll talk. There has long been a secret tunnel within Yunqing Pass. The entrance is at the well of the city god temple. It leads to the east of Yingzi County, 3 li in total, wide enough for 2 people abreast. If this secret passage is real, he could have completely evacuated with the civilians. Why does the official record state the entire army was annihilated? However, the tunnel is old and in disrepair, with multiple collapses, compounded by the heavy snow sealing the mountains. Less than 1 in 10 escapees survived. It wasn't that he didn't withdraw. He couldn't withdraw. The tunnel collapsed, the mountains are snowed in. Even if they got out of the city, it was a dead end.
General, have some flatbread to warm yourself. It was made from the provisions our benefactor sent. The brothers all say it's more fragrant than meat.
Lin Yuan, how many years have you followed me?
Reporting, General. I entered your service at 16. This year marks exactly 10 years.
10 years.
I recall you're a local of Yunqing. Who else is in your family?
My parents passed early. Only a younger sister remains at home. She currently lives in the west of the city.
If there were a path that could let the civilians leave the city.
General, are you referring to the secret tunnel at the city god temple?
You know of it?
I grew up in Yunqing. General, as a child, I explored it with my playmates. Most of that tunnel has collapsed. It's impassable.
What if it could be cleared?
General, what is your meaning?
The tunnel entrance is in the dry well of the city god temple. The exit is at Yingzhoujian, east of the Green Ridge. If we can clear a passage, the civilians can withdraw to beyond the mountains under cover of night.
But the area outside the city is full of barbarian scouts, even if they exit the tunnel.
That's why someone must stay on the battlements, to keep fighting, to hold the line.
To hold their attention.
General, you intend to stay behind yourself?
I will lead the rear guard. 2,000 men, divided into 3 shifts, taking turns beating the war drums and raising torches on the walls.
To make the barbarians believe the city is fully manned.
The civilians slip away through the tunnel at night. Save as many as possible.
But in that case, once the civilians are evacuated, those left in the rear guard.
I know.
This subordinate wishes to share the rear guard with you, General.
Your sister is still in the west of the city. You must protect her and leave.
He intends to stay behind and cover the retreat. From the very beginning, this man never planned to leave alive. The secret tunnel has collapsed. Then clear the debris. The mountain is blocked by heavy snow. Then deliver cold weather gear. I can always find a way here. He's responsible for defending the city. Covering the retreat? Then I'm responsible for digging him an escape route. You are not allowed to die. You haven't finished repaying the favor you owe me.
Benefactor. After this battle is over, I must ask you in person. Who exactly are you?
The 3 long secret tunnel is marked with 5 collapse points. If each requires manual clearing, it's truly impossible without the right tools. We'll need to add a few more handcarts to transport rubble, crowbars to pry large rocks, and walkie-talkies for communication. He has soldiers, I have supplies. 2,000 people to repair 1 tunnel. 1 night should be enough.
General, as you ordered, each camp contributed 100 local soldiers familiar with the terrain. A total of 300 men. These men grew up in Yinqing. Many have been inside the secret tunnel.
300 men is sufficient.
Put Old Qian in charge. He's the temple keeper of the city god temple.
Knows the tunnel better than anyone.
But, General, repairing the tunnel requires tools. Most of our shovels and pickaxes were sent to the blacksmith for weapon repairs. What's left is truly not much.
He heard.
General, this old man has been crawling this tunnel since he was 16. Can walk it blindfolded. Rest assured, with these handy tools, the collapses are not a problem.
Even all 5 collapse points?
As long as the heavy snow outside doesn't block the exit, this old man stakes his life on it. I guarantee a clear path for the general before dawn.
The civilian evacuation, keep it quiet for now. Get the tunnel cleared first.
We'll talk after dawn.
This old man understands.
Sigh.
One. I found another obscure piece of information about Lu Chinyan. Unofficial histories say he finally disappeared, his body never found. Guess what? A bronze mirror disappeared at the same time. The kind of very ancient bronze mirror. Gone with him. What a coincidence, don't you think?
The body wasn't found, which means the official histories died in battle might not be conclusive. What if he's not dead? What if he disappeared with the mirror? What if it's related to this Tongshan mirror? The Tongshan mirror is not a unique piece. Ancient records say 2 were cast, 1 yin, 1 yang, complementing each other. The yang mirror can access the future. The yin mirror can access the past. Only when the 2 mirrors unite does the true form appear. 2 mirrors. 1 accesses the future, 1 accesses the past. If mine accesses the past, where is the other one?
A bronze mirror also disappeared at the same time. The very old, ancient bronze kind.
Could Lu Chinyan also have one?
Cleared. 5 collapses, all cleared. The snow blocking the exit is dug out too. The general, tell the general, the secret tunnel is open. Three-lead tunnel, not a single collapse, completely clear.
Well done, Old Qian.
This old man dares not take credit. The benefactor who sent the tools is the true bodhisattva. Without those headlamps and shovels, forget 1 night. 3 days wouldn't have cleared it.
I know.
Lin Yuan, pass the order. According to the previously prepared list, the first group of civilians assemble at the city god temple in 1 hour. The elderly, weak, women, and children go first. Able-bodied adults follow in the second group. Everyone takes only personal valuables. No large luggage. The tunnel is narrow.
A blockage means death.
It's really open. He cleared a 3-li secret tunnel in one night. He must not have slept at all. Does this person even need sleep? I guess I can't talk. I didn't sleep either. It's snowing over there, but it's clear here. Helping him repair a tunnel across time and space. Who would believe it?
General, aren't you coming with us?
Auntie, I still have some matters to handle. You go first through the tunnel. Someone will meet you.
When will you come?
Soon.
Uncle General, come quickly, okay?
Liar. You never planned to leave. The tunnel exit is here. Go east 30 li after leaving the mountain to reach the next town. But there's an open stretch in the middle. If the heavy snow doesn't stop, if the old, weak, women and children cannot walk, another batch of warm supplies must be sent. It's over 10 degrees below zero on the evacuation route. Cotton clothes alone won't hold up.
Miss, last time it was an official jade pendant. This time a family heirloom jade disc. Just how many antique treasures of this caliber does your family have?
Just one left.
A top-grade mutton fat, white jade disc from mid-Dashing period. Flawless throughout. The carving matches the jade's quality. Honestly, this would start at 200,000 in an auction.
I need it urgently, same as last time.
I can offer 120,000 this time. That's already the highest emergency price in the industry. Any higher and I won't make a profit. Deal?
How did you get in?
The lock on your balcony window was broken. My people fixed it for you. Miss Sue, I'm doing this for your own good. Old houses are unsafe when they fall into disrepair.
Get out.
The demolition order is here. Signed and stamped. I'm here today to give you one last chance. Sign and take 500,000. If you don't sign, the bulldozers come tomorrow. You won't even get the 500,000.
Boss Xiao, I just have one question.
Go ahead.
For this old house demolition, is it the land you want, or the things inside the house?
Both. The land is dead. The things are alive. Your grandfather was a notable figure in the antique circle back in the day. He had quite a collection of good pieces. Those old things are wasted in your hands. Hand them over to me. I'll find them a good home.
Sounds nice. To put it bluntly, you're after my family's things.
Sue Wan, you're just a young girl. What's the use holding on to this pile of old stuff? Isn't turning it into money better? 500,000 isn't enough. 600,000, final offer. Take it or not. Sue Wan, I'm being polite and discussing this with you. Don't be ungrateful. The demolition order is already approved. Whether you sign or not, this house is coming down. But if you sign a contract, the things inside become mine. If you don't sign, they're ownerless. You figure it out. What's locked in that drawer?
Personal items. No need for your concern, Boss Xiao.
Fine. When the bulldozers come tomorrow, I hope you can still be this tough.
He saw it. The blue light in the drawer. He saw it. He knows you're here. Not because of this old house. Because of you. Hold on. He hasn't finished his retreat yet. You need to hold on a little longer.
General, the first group of civilians has passed the secret tunnel exit. Word from the contact on the other side. The snowstorm has temporarily stopped. The road is passable.
When does the second group leave?
In 2 hours. They're all young and strong. They'll move fast. They can all evacuate before nightfall.
And after they're gone?
As you commanded. The battalions have tallied the volunteers who will stay behind to cover the retreat. A total of 437 men.
It's enough.
Deliver my seal to the Imperial Court for me.
And take this letter to someone. To whom? If one day
You meet a man who calls himself benefactor, give him the letter. If you never meet him, burn it.
General, let me stay. 437 men. One more won't make a difference.
Your sister is in the West Quarter.
She can leave on her own.
Lin Yuan, this is a military order.
I obey, General. General, will we make out alive?
What's your name?
Reporting, General. I'm sure too.
How old are you?
E18.
The truth.
16.
Sure too, remember this. We stand here today. Not because we want to die, but because the people behind us need time to flee. For every extra lead they run, their chance of survival increases. For every extra moment we hold, they get farther away.
So will we die?
I won't lie. We probably won't make it back. But your death here is worth more than your life as a deserter. Because 30,000 lives depend on you.
MM. General, it's so cold out here. Colder than the city walls.
The mountain winds are strong. Endure it.
General, you really came out.
I said here soon.
When you said soon, you never planned to leave at all. I only realized it later.
Now's not the time for that. How are the civilians?
First group, the elderly, weak, women, and children are all heathens. No one has frostbite. The second group of able-bodied adults helped me set up the third patch. As you ordered, everyone only brought their clothes and rations. No bulky luggage to block the path.
Good. Let everyone rest tonight. We move out at first light. When the barbarians find the city empty, they'll pursue through the hidden path.
We have only one night to put distance between us.
It's good you're out. Not a single one of the 400 plus was lost. All 30,000 plus civilians have been evacuated. But it's not over. At dawn tomorrow, the barbarians will catch up. 30,000 people can't move fast. If their cavalry catches us, it's over. 30 Li East is the next town. But there's a valley path in the middle, with cliffs on both sides. The snow is deep. If we set an ambush there, the valley path would be the perfect spot. But they need to get there first. The barbarian cavalry will set out to pursue at dawn. The timing is key. The timing.
Old Chien, if he goes east past this valley. What's the nearest populated place?
Oxhorn Town, about 30 li from here. But to get there, you have to pass through Eagle's Beak Valley, cliffs on both sides. Snow at least waist deep, tough even for able-bodied men to walk through. The elderly and children would find it even harder.
If the able-bodied men clear a path, with the old and weak in the middle.
It would still take a full day. The main problem is, there are two particularly narrow spots in Eagle's Beak Valley. Only one person can pass at a time. 30,000 people queuing up. Just getting through those two bottlenecks would take over 4 hours. The barbarian cavalry could catch up in less than that.
Then we set the ambush just outside those two narrow spots. Cavalry won't move fast in deep snow. If we can hold the first wave, the rest will be easier.
Use that special device the benefactor gave us.
Only one jar left. Must use it where it counts.
Almost used up, but I can make more. We have plenty of materials left from last time. We need 1 jar for each of Eagle's Beak Valley's narrow spots. Plus 1 to block the retreat at the valley entrance. 3 jars total. Materials are just enough. Don't let it go out. Just hold on a few more days. Just a few.
General, scouts report the barbarian pursuers have left the secret passage entrance. Less than 10 li from us.
How many?
500 cavalry, 2,000 infantry. They found the city empty and are furious.
Good. Furious means they'll make mistakes.
Those two narrow spots in Eagle's Beak Valley, I've already positioned archers and crossbowmen. When the cavalry arrives, shoot the horses first, then block the path.
How many city left?
3 jars. The benefactor sent more last night. Exactly 3.
The things she sends are getting more dangerous.
Does she even know that?
What did you say?
Nothing. Let's go. To Eagle's Beak Valley.
Was he muttering about me just now? Definitely muttering about me. I've seen the terrain of Eagle's Beak Valley. Those two narrow spots are natural ambush points. The problem is, after the ambush, a gamble with 500 cavalry. What should we do about the 2,000 infantry? There's a fork in the middle of Eagle Beak Valley. It's marked as a dry riverbed on the map. If we can get out through there and circle around to the back of Oxhorn Town, after General Liu finishes the ambush, don't linger, pull back through that fork in the riverbed. And mark my words, the army seal isn't with you anymore. You are no longer the garrison commander. You are now the captain of the guard for 30,000 civilians. The captain is not allowed to die on the battlefield. Do you hear me?
Let them get closer. Shoot!
General, it's time to make your move.
Not yet. Wait for all the infantry to get in. Now! Light the fire and seal the exit.
General, I just hit 2. No, 3 of them.
Good. I'll note that down as a merit for you.
General, benefactor, this route is brilliant. The barbarians definitely think we're heading straight for Oxhorn Town. They'll never guess in a million years that we turn off in the riverbed halfway here.
She even knows every detail of this terrain.
Who on earth is this benefactor? They can send supplies. And they know military strategy and terrain like the back of their hand. This subordinate is getting more and more curious.
It's a good thing he listened to us. Hey,
I found out something big for you. Guess what happened to Lucian in the end? After they defeated the barbarian army. They won a great victory. Not only did Lucian survive, he was promoted general in Northern Town, to defend the city.
it's true, absolutely true.
It's written in the official history. He held Yunmen Pass for a full 11 days. He didn't surrender even when he ran out of ammunition and food. When the reinforcements arrived, there were only a few hundred wounded soldiers left in the city, and they were still fighting. The imperial court infected him as a marquis and granted him the title of Zhongyi, loyal and righteous.
Marquis Zhongyi Lucian.
When he was defending the city, wasn't there a mysterious benefactor who was secretly helping him the whole time? Who do you think that benefactor really is? Could it be someone who traveled back in time?
Yeah, that person was me. I'll explain later, I gotta hang up now. Did you hear that? Reinforcements are coming soon, just hold on for a few more days. Just a few more days, Marquis Zhongyi. It's nothing, just low blood sugar. I'm gonna go make a bowl of instant noodles.
General, 10 li ahead. The Imperial Relief Force carries the banner of the Anbei camp, at least 10,000 strong. Reinforcements are here. They've truly come. 11 days late. They've finally arrived.
11 days. We held for 11 days.
The relief force is here.
30,000 civilians. All 437 brothers who stayed to cover our retreat survived. During these 11 days, I kept wondering, who are you, really? Why, across an immeasurable distance? Would you go to such lengths for me? I thought long and hard. Then I stopped. No matter who you are, no matter where you're from, I owe you in this life. I'll repay in the next. If the next life isn't enough, then the life after that. My benefactor. I must join the relief force now. After joining them, I fear I won't be able to receive things from you as I do now. I won't be able to receive your gifts at any moment. You, take good care of yourself.
Who's asking you to repay a few crates of water and some boxes of fever reducers? Does that really warrant owing me into the next life? So you're leaving now. 11 days. It feels like I've known him for 11 years. Lucian Yan. Marquis of Loyalty and Righteousness, General who guards the North. Until we meet again. This guy, even as a Marquis, he's still so melodramatic. Rest now. You've worked hard.
Wan, I'm at your door. Open up. Tell me the truth. That day you said the benefactor was me. What did you really mean?
Sit down first. I need to tell you something. Don't think I've gone crazy.
Go on.
That ancestral bronze mirror of mine, it can connect to a time 1,000 years in the past. When Lucian Yan, the defender of Yunmen Pass, was besieged, I splashed a cup of water into the mirror. And that cup of water appeared right before him.
Have you not been sleeping well lately?
That mysterious benefactor you investigated is the person sitting right in front of you.
Where is the mirror now? It's not working anymore.
It stopped working after the siege of Yunqing Pass was lifted. What needed to be done was finished.
Does he know what you look like?
No.
Does he know your name?
No, he doesn't. He only knows I'm his benefactor.
Then isn't this like doing a good deed? He didn't even let me know his name.
It's enough that he knows someone helped him.
Wait. Lucian Yan was later infest as Marquis Zhongyi. He lived into his 70s, and the records say he never married. Unofficial histories say he waited for someone his whole life.
That fool.
Wan, you don't mean.
Yeah, help me brainstorm how to decorate the tea house. I want to turn the old house into a small tea house. And make a small exhibition corner about Yunning Guan.
Wait, we haven't finished the previous topic.
I'll go make some tea.
Su Wan, don't change the subject.
With the mountains and rivers as witness, I will never betray you, Lucian Yan. Why is his handwriting on Grandpa's box? One side connects to the past. The other side connects to the future. My side connects to the past, so the other side. Could it be in Lucian Yan's possession?
You said Lucian Yan's handwriting is carved on that box? What's going on?
I checked Grandpa's notes. There are 2 Tongshan mirrors in total. One yin, one yang. The yin mirror connects to the past, the yang mirror to the future.
So the one in your hand is the yin mirror. Then the yang mirror is with Lucian Yan.
If he really has the yang mirror, he should be able to see the future. Maybe he saw something and that's why he carved those words on the box.
What did he see?
I don't know. Maybe he saw me.
Then why don't you try to contact him again?
The mirror is cracked like this, it's unusable.
Unless what?
Unless we find the other mirror.
Where? It's been over 1,000 years. It could be anywhere by now.
I had someone inquire at an auction house. 30 years ago, someone acquired a bronze mirror from an old town in the north. The pattern on the back is identical to mine. It was bought by a collector surnamed Liu.
Surnamed Liu, a descendant of Liu Chenyan?
Not sure, but the location of that old town is near the former site of Yunqing Pass.
That's too much of a coincidence. Are you planning to look for it?
Let's get the tea house up and running first.
Boss, is this mirror really 1,000 years old?
A family heirloom, passed down for generations.
Is the story of Yunqing Pass true? Sounds like fiction.
Maybe it's true, maybe it's a story. As long as the tea is good.
Ha ha.
I found something on the ancient texts website. In his later years, Liu Chenyan wrote a book called The Record of Yun City's Defense. It repeatedly mentions a title, the Mirror Person.
Mirror person.
He said a mirror person secretly helped during the city's defense. But he never got to thank them in person. It was his lifelong regret.
He didn't know my name, so he could only call me that.
He also wrote about something else. He said he saw a woman in the young mirror, sitting in a bright room, saying many things to him. He couldn't hear her, but he could feel she was smiling. That must have been you he saw, right?
Are you still open?
Sorry, we're about to close. But if you'd like some tea, I can make you a cup.
Thanks, but I'm not here for tea. Is this mirror yours?
It is. May I ask who you are?
I'm Liu Jingwen. My family has a mirror just like this one. Almost identical.
What did you say?
My family has an ancient bronze mirror passed down through generations. The pattern on the back is exactly the same as this one. Before my father passed away, he told me that our family's mirror is only half of a set. The other half is with a family named Su in the south. He said I must find it, only when the two mirrors are reunited. Can we fulfill our ancestors' wish?
Who is your ancestor?
The northern garrison general from 1,000 years ago, Marquis Zhongmi. He never married. I'm a descendant of his younger brother's line.
Liu Chenyan's brother?
Yes, it's clearly recorded in the family genealogy. Ancestor Liu Chenyan spent his whole life searching for someone. He never found them. His final instruction has been passed down generation after generation. If our descendants ever find the Su family's heirs, treat them with the utmost respect. Do not slight them.
The person he was looking for is me.
What did you say?
Not me. My ancestor. The Su family has guarded this mirror for generations. Our family's notes also say, our ancestor used this mirror to help a general defend a city 1,000 years ago. The person your ancestor was looking for must have been my ancestor.
A search lasting 1,000 years. And in our generation, we finally meet.
Do you still have your mirror?
I brought it with me just for this.
Young mirror.
It's lit. It's never been lit in all these years.
It's him.
What did you see?
Nothing, just glad they finally met. It's good. The scene was too short, couldn't see clearly. But that figure should be him. If only you could still be used, even just once. Twin mirrors unite, yin and yang converge, can connect past and present. But once the mirror's power is exhausted, the passage closes forever. Only blood can guide it. To restart it once more, what's the point? He's a marquis now. The border is stable. There's no need for me to send anything more.
So the descendant of Liu Chenyan came looking. And brought the other mirror.
MHM. He said his family searched for the Su family descendants for 1,000 years.
That's just unbelievable. A 1,000-year relay search. Just to fulfill a promise.
The last instruction left by Liu Chenyan.
Both mirrors are in your hands now.
Liu Jingwen left the young mirror with me too. He said since the two mirrors are a pair, they should be kept together. Besides, his family doesn't study these things anymore. Keeping it is just for show.
Then you can restart the passage. Doesn't the note say with blood as the guide, it can be done once more?
What's the point of restarting it once? He's doing well over there. I'm doing well here too. The story from 1,000 years ago is over.
But...
Yeah, some things are better left in the heart. Painted quite handsome, just don't know if it looks like the real person.
You finally come.
Lu Chinyan.
Man in the mirror, I've waited for you for 40 years.
You've aged.
40 years, naturally I've aged. You still look the same as back then.
I'm not the one you saw. Back then we never showed our faces. How do you know me?
The Yang mirror was in my hands during the city's defense. I could occasionally see a woman's figure through the mirror's surface. Very blurry, but I remember you were smiling.
That mirror of yours is also a family heirloom.
It was left by my late father. He said this mirror and one from the Su family in the south are the Yin Yang twin mirrors. If the Su descendants ever face hardship, they can use the Yin mirror to seek my help. But when Yunmen Pass was besieged, I was saved by a descendant of the Su family. The reversal of cause and effect is truly humbling.
Did you look for me afterwards?
I searched my entire life. I sent people to the south to inquire about families with the surname Su. But 1,000 years ago, mountains and rivers blocked the way, and information couldn't travel. I never found you. I only knew my benefactor's surname was Su. A descendant of the Su family. I knew nothing else.
How do you know my surname is Su?
The Yang mirror told me. Every time you send an item through, the character Su would appear on the mirror. It's a resonance between the twin mirrors.
So the instruction you left for your descendants was to find a descendant of the Su family.
Yes. In my life, I have no regrets. Only one thing.
I never got to thank you in person, Miss Su. The 30,000 soldiers and citizens of Yunqing Pass owe you a great debt. We will never forget it. Lu Chinyan offers his deepest thanks.
Please, don't do that. Get up, at your age, don't bow.
Have you been well?
Quite well. The old house was preserved. It's now a tea house. I tell your story to the people who come for tea. Everyone says you're a hero.
The true hero is you. Without those dozen days of rations and medicine you sent, I wouldn't have lasted 3 days.
I just bought some things and sent them over.
Every time you transmitted, you were consuming your own lifespan. You thought I didn't know? The Yang mirror could see the blue-purple marks on your arm. They spread a little further after each transmission. I watched those marks creep higher day by day. And in my heart, I could do nothing.
You could see them.
So I know about the years of life you sacrificed for me.
It was worth it.
It wasn't.
I say it was worth it. That's my business. You have no say.
40 years, and your temper hasn't changed a bit.
My energy is almost spent. This connection won't last much longer.
If you have more to say it quickly.
I saw the tea house in the Yang mirror. It's beautiful.
I designed it myself. Your defense map is still hanging on the wall.
I know. I saw it all. Miss Su.
With the mountains and rivers as witness, I would never betray you.
I kept my promise.
Yes, you did.
Proprietor Su, I have an impertinent request.
Please, go ahead.
I'd like to open a small bookstore near your tea house, specializing in ancient texts and local historical records. The history of Yunmen Pass. Our Lu family has preserved quite a few historical documents, but we never found a suitable place to display them. Your tea house happens to be running a small exhibition on Yunmen Pass. How about we collaborate?
That's a great idea, but my space here is limited.
The shop next door is available for rent. I could lease it. We could open a side door connecting the two spaces. Customers drinking tea and reading books could move freely between them.
Why do you want to partner with me?
Because it was my ancestors' dying wish. Among Lu Chinyan's final instructions was one sentence. If you find the Su family descendants, say little. Be their neighbor. Maintain the bond for generations.
Just how many instructions did your ancestors leave about me?
Plenty. There's a whole volume in the family records dedicated to you. No, dedicated to the Su family benefactor. Every eldest son of the Lu family, before inheriting the Yang mirror, must memorize that volume of instructions.
What does it say?
It says you provided water, grain, and medicine. It says you helped our ancestor plan the secret tunnel retreat. It says you shortened your lifespan to defend the city. It also says our ancestor very much wished to see you one more time.
Then let's collaborate. I'll help you negotiate with the landlord for the shop next door. Teacher Lu, has the new Yunqing Pass steel rubbing arrived yet?
It has. And there's something else special. A complete manuscript copy of the record of Yunqing's first battle. We only had fragments before. This time, we acquired the full text from another collector.
The complete version?
Yes. It records some things not in the fragments. For example, in his later years, he planted a southern tea tree in his courtyard. Tea trees can't survive in the northern frontier. He planted one every year. Every year it died. And every year he replaced it with a new one. The book doesn't say why, but I think...
Teacher Lou, your tea's gone cold. Let me get you a fresh cup.
Teacher Lou told me about that tea tree. Planting tea in the northern frontier. Planting it every year, watching it die every year. Isn't that just pointless?
He wasn't planting a tea tree.
Then what was it?
He was planting a memory. He knew I liked drinking tea.
Juan, tell me the truth. You and him.
Yeah. He was a man from 1,000 years ago. No matter what, I'm a person living in the present. That connection ended long ago.
But every time you mention him.
What about when I mention him?
You're smiling. You probably haven't noticed it yourself. But you can't help smiling whenever it's something about him.
You wore yourself out like this just to help me deliver supplies. What about him? That mirror of his is almost completely cracked by now, right? Miss Sue, this mirror has accompanied me for over 40 years. I often see the lights of the tea house through it, knowing you are safe and sound. I have no regrets in this life. If there is a next life, I wish to meet you again in an age of peace, not for defending the city, not for repaying a favor, just for sharing a cup of tea together. You know I run a tea house. You saw everything, didn't you? You said in the next life you don't want to repay the favor, just share a cup of tea. Who can say anything for sure about the next life? But if you really do come, you can have as much tea as you want. Good night.
Boss, I heard there's a very touching story behind this tea house.
Every old object has a story behind it. If you want to hear it, take a seat and I'll tell it to you slowly.
Auntie, why does this mirror have so many cracks on it?
Because it went through so much. It got worn out.
Can mirrors get tired too?
Yes, they can. It connected two people who were really far apart. It let them talk to each other and send things. Every time it was used, one more crack would appear on the mirror.
Can they still talk to each other now?
They don't need the mirror anymore. They promise to meet each other again in the next life.
When is the next life?
I don't know, but they'll meet each other eventually.